different today. I'm feeling good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to talk about that in a minute. First, let's get it out of the way. I did forget to give high five yesterday, and I noticed it when I was filming, or not filming, when I was editing it later. I thought about going back, and then I was still in my funk, so I didn't, but I won't forget today. So first up, let's do our check-in. 1 to 10, thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbware in the middle. Figure out where you guys are at. I'll give you just a moment. So for me, today, I think I'm feeling like a 6, almost 7, maybe more of a 7, like a 6 3/4. I'm like a 7, let's just round up. Because I'm feeling really good. After my funk yesterday, I shifted priorities. I thought about what did I need to be successful and to continue on. And one of the things I did that I think helped a lot is I reached out to some of my favorite teachers who some of you may recognize. I'll put their picture up now. So you might recognize them. We had a Zoom meeting today. Yesterday I talked to them about arranging it. Today we actually had the meeting just to touch base. We're kind of all over. We were all together last year, and you know, some things last year is one of those things that you go through something together and it just bonds you because you've been through something tough, and that was that group. So yeah, we were bonded, and I reached out to them, and today we just chatted about how things are going, how we're feeling. I kind of told them what was going on with me and why I needed to reach out, and they gave me some advice. Number one thing was to stay on a schedule, which I'm not good at because I like to sleep in if I can. So I'm going to have to really work hard on having a schedule, which is good advice for everybody, honestly. And then one of the other things that helped me feel a lot better, and this I couldn't have planned, it just happened. But I don't know if you remember a couple days ago, I had said one of the reasons I was a little lower than normal was because I was working on a project and it wasn't going the way that I wanted. Well, fortunately, today it really picked up steam. It really started actually going the way I wanted, and now I think it's going to be really good, and I'm excited to get started on it. Really digging into my part of the project, so I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, I also cleaned the house because I got this vacuum, one of those robot vacuums, but I got like this really nice and quiet one, and it was vacuuming today, and then it did such a good job that I mopped. And just when things are clean, you feel better. Okay, now I've officially talked too long because remember, one of my goals was shorter videos. So we're going to talk about how to make a mind stone. Oh, one of the other things I did, I made this little station over here with some of my stuff, like from the classroom that I had not ever brought up to the classroom, like this. This stapler's from another of my favorite teachers who's now far away in another state, but she gave this to me because I kept breaking mine and I was having to always borrow hers, so she got me one for myself. And then over here, you can't see it, I'm gonna pull it. It's my favorite Avenger. My sister got that for me for Christmas, so he's hanging out here as well. Anywho, so we're gonna make our mind stones today, or I'm gonna show you how, and then you guys can get supplies and make them. So first up, I'm going to show you the supplies that you need, and then I'm going to flip the camera and I'm going to actually show my hands making it. Okay? So first up, you need to get polymer clay. And that's clay that when you heat it up in the oven, it turns hard. Super hard. And I remember, because this has happened, the first time I made these, I remember us saying, oh, well, I don't know if it'll break. We got to be really careful. And then somebody dropped this down the stairs from the second floor of the school dropped it down the concrete stairs and it still didn't break. So it makes it very, very hard. So polymer clay is what you need. There's different brands, but I'm not advertising any brands. So you just go ahead and look for some. And when you get them, they come in little cubes like this. This is a hot pink, and then I got a purple one here too. Each one comes in each color. I bought a whole pack of a bunch of different colors, but you can get like the specific colors that you want. Okay, so that is the first step. Then I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'm gonna show you what to do next. Okay guys, so once you get your polymer clay, you're gonna open it up. See if I can do this. Oh, come on, it's the worst part of it. Okay, it's opening. And I just used some of this for a different project with my first graders and second graders, so. And it's really hard at first, like, oh, I'm pushing down really hard. You have to warm it up to make it easier to work with, okay? And you warm it up by the heat in your hands. So the more you mess with it, you could just even hold it for a while, and then it's easier to work with, okay? So here is this purple color. I'm gonna leave the pink there. I don't think I'm gonna use it for this one. I'm gonna actually take out some that was saved from my first graders project. I'm gonna take a green. I guess I'll take this white since it's the other color that I have left. Now, normally when I make these, I have a whole brand new box so I can like portion it out a little bit more. Ooh, this is still hard. It's been a while. But for this project, it's not gonna be. So I roll it into this kind of size thing, okay? I'm just gonna have about this much of the green. So I'm gonna take kind of a similar amount if I can of the purple. Oop, a little too much. And I can't tell you exactly how much. It's just gonna depend on how big you want your Mind Stone to be. But I'm just doing it the same size as the ones I'm used to. Okay, there's a little bit. I think that's enough white. Okay, so now I have my 3 colors, and you don't have to have 3 colors. It's totally up to you. But when I get my 3 colors, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a little pyramid where they're smushed. And then I'd like to smush the top, and I smush the bottom, and then I normally spiral. There's no reason to do that. I just do that. Okay? Now, the cool thing about this polymer clay is it is not going to mix together. It's going to stay all the different colors once you get them all together. So I'm smushing. I should go do this slower. I am rolling all these colors into a ball. Okay. I think this is going to actually be a little bit bigger than the Mind Stones I'm used to, but that's okay. Okay. Now I look at it. I see where the most interesting, or at least what I think is the most interesting pattern is, which I'm going to say is like right here. This looks like a duck to me. I don't know why. Okay. But then once I get where I think is like the top where I want it to be, I'm going to sit it down with that part facing up. And then I'm going to take my thumb right here, and I'm just going to push down on it with my thumb. Just like that. Okay. And I push down pretty hard because I really want you to be able to feel the ridges in the Mind Stone. I'll show you this one that's been done. Like you can, if I get really close, see how you can see those ridges? So I really want to be able to see the ridges. Okay. Ooh, it's stuck. Okay. So you should be able to see ridges when you're up close. The other side is flat because you push down on the surface. One last thing that just because I know now after doing it for so many years, you do want to check where any of the colors went together, because sometimes they may split apart when you're pushing down. And I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, but it just kind of looks weird because then you'll have like a crack like right there. And it's really easy. You just rub your finger on it and you'll smooth it out. Okay. This one looks pretty good. Okay. So once I have that, I will put it on a baking sheet And then I'm going to follow the instructions of how to bake them, because it is different depending on the type of clay you use, depending on how thick it is. This one I would say is about, well, in some parts it's almost an inch, other parts it's maybe like half an inch. So that's going to determine how long you cook it. And then I always halfway through I'll flip it over just to make sure both sides get baked. Okay? And then once it's done, once it's popped out, and I'll show you guys tomorrow once it's all popped out and it's been heated. But then you'll have this really cool Mindstone that's going to have somebody that you care about, their fingerprint in it, so that you can rub just like that whenever you're feeling like you need a little bit extra strength or a little bit extra, whatever the reason that you wanted that person's thumbprint. Okay? So I'm gonna flip it back. Okay, so there you go. That is how to mold them. Pretty easy, right? They're not complicated. Make them. Let's see what it looks like. And then if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, or I know you in person so you know my number, send me a picture of your Mindstones once you get them done. I think they're pretty neat. Okay, so with that being said, I will show you my completed Mindstone tomorrow. Maybe you'll show me your completed Mindstones whenever. And I will see you guys later with a high five. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Bye guys. I hope you guys have a really good day.